This is an addendum to the list, which is the literary guidebook, which my father created. It's also a literary calendar and map to Cambridge in the 20th century. Not all of these people on the list are writers. Some are painters. Not all of them wrote fiction. Some are poets. Some are essayists. So we're going to go back over the list as quickly as we can because my father, David, wants to go to sleep soon. So the first few authors, I remember seeing the film that were mentioned last night, the first few on the list were not even commented on. They were just mentioned. So first one is Eliot.
T.S. Eliot.
Would you like to comment on what you know about T.S. Eliot having to do with Cambridge? We've already been over his address. We don't need to go into that.
Well, I don't know anything about his...
But why did you put him on the list?
Because I knew he was... I once saw him walking down the street right toward me, and he passed me. He was visiting from England.
And the next person on the list is Frost.
Who was in love with Theodore Morrison's wife. He taught writing at Harvard.
But I didn't know that Frost lived in Cambridge.
He taught there. He was the...
When?
When President Conant was the president, apparently it was not very nice to Frost. He was often in Cambridge, at the house of Theodore Morrison's wife, with whom he was in love.
Was she in love with him?
I don't know. I don't know much about that.
Okay. Next person on the list is E.E. Cummings. Do you want to comment?
Who was a terrific painter, by the way.
Yeah, he was a painter and writer. Writer and painter, I don't know which comes first.
But I mean the collection that they had at the, your friend's...
That's the Lame Duck.
Lame Duck.
Or, yeah. I don't know if they're still going. But look. All right, so...
There was an extraordinary collection they had of his work.
Okay, and then... So there are actually 3 columns, and I have been reading off of the middle column. So I could either go down again to Wallace Stevens and to Conrad Aiken, or I could go over to the first column, which I don't think we even read last night. And there's a something like Leo or something Santiana. Does that ring a bell? Or
George Santayana.
Oh, okay, George Santayana.
Great philosopher who taught in the philosophy department at Harvard.
Do you know anything else about him?
I took a course of him.
What was it like?
It was terrific. It was Marshall Cohen on Nietzsche and George Santayana.
Okay, the next one on that first column is Edwin Robinson. Is that correct?
Poet.
He's a poet, yeah.
I don't know his name.
We heard him read once, or I did.
John Wheelwright.
He was went to Lynn High School.
John Wheelwright, are you talking about?
He's a well-known poet. I don't know his poetry very well.
Next one is A.E. Sisman.
Yeah, he's a good poet.
Do you have anything to say?
No.
Well, can you please go to another room while you do this? You have nothing to say about Sisman?
No.
Frank O'Hara.
He wrote a fantastic book called Stop Time. He also came to the party that we gave at the Athenaeum as a fundraiser for cancer with Tim O'Brien.
Do you have anything else to say about Frank O'Hara?
No.
Robert Creeley.